Subtest 1, system of equations represented in matrix form. Video question C. This question, in its current form, would be part of a constructed response for the CSET. Therefore, we must use some words to explain what we're doing with our math. First off, we want to show our breadth of knowledge on the subject. So we would note that all systems of equations follow this form. And I would go ahead and actually write that in addition. So, all systems of equations put in matrix form follow the structure coefficient matrix times variable matrix equals answer matrix. Anybody that's dealt with matrices in some depth will understand what these letters represent. Now that we've shown the overall structure, we can go ahead and specifically apply it to our question at hand. This is a common technique on all of our constructed responses. We show the overall background knowledge and then specifically apply it. So, now, looking precisely at our question, we are taking the determinant of the coefficient matrix. There are two techniques. There's the diagonal technique to figure out the determinant, and then there's also the expansion by minor. I use the expansion by minor. Recall that, before I get too far along in this question, what we're looking at is a checkerboard where we have plus, minus, plus. The upper left-hand corner will always be a plus, and then everything else will be a checkerboard of pluses and minuses. We cross out the row and the column of our first item to be expanded. We have our coefficient of 2, and whatever is not crossed out is going to be the resulting matrix that we are determining. In this case, -2, 3, 4, -5. Now we have minus from this. I'll go ahead and erase this. Circle the 3. Cross this stuff out. And it's going to be -3. The resulting matrix will be 3, 3, 1, -5. Finally, we move over here. We're going to expand out that -1. So it's plus a -1, so it's really just -1. And we have 3, -2, 1, and 4. Now, solving for the determinant, we're going to follow the structure AD minus BC. So -2 times -5 minus 3 times 4. Now, normally I do determinants of 2 by 2s in my head, but since it's a constructed response question, we want to go ahead and show that we fully understand how to do determinants of 2 by 2s by writing more than we ever would normally if we were solving. So now we have 3 times -5 minus 3 times 1. 3 times 4 minus -2 times 1. Alright, so 12 plus the 2. Okay, finishing up, we have negative 4, negative 18 times negative 3, so positive 54, 14, negative 14. So we have 50 minus 14, 36. Our determinant equals 36. Since our determinant of our coefficient matrix does not equal 0, that means we are guaranteed of one unique solution. So, to answer our question, since the determinant of our coefficient matrix does not equal 0, we have one unique solution. If this question makes sense, go ahead and do number 3 at the bottom of the page.